we're just trying to make you guys happy because you like it when we're further away.
That's right. Well, I think we look better further away, don't we?
I think
less blemishes.
Sure.
Show.
Let's go with that. We are totally stressed out right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Heart's racing a little bit.
Yeah, I don't even know. We almost didn't get to do this because of a stinking little chihuahua.
Yep. Named Oso.
Who
had to go on an adventure.
Left Leslie's house. I mean, we were in here, everything was fine.
Yeah.
Getting set up.
Chit-chatting.
And then we're like, where's Oso? Well, he wasn't outside and he wasn't inside, so that was a problem.
So scary.
Really scary. He'd gotten out somewhere, we don't even know where.
Yeah.
And went into a neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
And fortunately, Leslie found him because I just don't know what I would do.
Oh my gosh.
I'd cry a lot.
Oh my gosh. It would have been a horrible day.
It would have been awful.
Horrible.
So let us rejoice.
Oh, yes.
Oso's been found.
Dog is safe. We've shut the doggy door. We've shut all doors. Dog
what
cannot
a jerk.
go
Why would I don't understand why
he wasn't
would
getting
do that
attention.
to us.
He was
wasn't being the
neglected.
center of attention.
He was being neglected, so he had to show us.
God, he showed me.
And now he's just sitting over there on the rug in the sun, acting like nothing's wrong.
Oh, he's just like, yep, I got them wrapped around my little finger.
Got them trained well.
They will drop everything. Yes. Well, I mean, he was kissing your face last time.
True.
So.
That's true. That's true. We're best buds.
Yes. So forgive us for being a little bit shaken now.
Oh my gosh. Well, it woke me up, that's for sure. Yes. If I was tired before, I'm not now. So.
Oh boy.
All is well.
Hey, you know what? This is our 100th episode.
Oh my gosh.
Did you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking we should make it a huge deal, and then here we are.
The huge deal is that we found Oso.
That's right. What could be better?
No kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Life would have come to a screeching halt.
It would have.
I would have never gone home.
No, maybe that was our plan all along. Maybe that was Oso's plan.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to find his way back to Gladstone. Where's that house that had the nice yard and the nice park?
It had room to roam
Exactly.
and heat and
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy.
And I think we're a little bit past due. We're past our expiration date. We're past when we normally do this. Didn't we go over our 2 week a little bit?
Just by like a day or so.
Oh,
I don't think
it
was too much because I think we did it during the week. Okay. It was before Emmy went back to school, so we were able to do it during the week.
Okay.
And then she just got back into school. So I don't know, I could be wrong.
I was thinking, man, we've got weeks and weeks worth of stuff to do.
It's
just judging from my bag full of stuff.
Yeah, but just because I only get to see you every 2 weeks.
I know it. I know. I've been missing her a lot lately.
I've been missing you too.
So, and then I almost bailed on today.
Well, you weren't feeling well.
I know. I've just had this sore throat that just, especially at night, those things get worse.
It's probably all the cold.
Yeah, I think I mean, it is cold.
Chilly,
So I finished my thing.
So pretty.
And have you worn this on here?
I haven't.
No.
I had one sleeve, I think, to finish or something. Okay. So, yeah. So
we're both just showing off our foes.
Yeah, so show us yours.
Okay. Well, this is the Cowl Show.
Yes.
And
love it.
It's
so
the Wool Folk.
Yep. Left. Right? I think so.
Isn't left what we used on, or is that far?
Far. This is far.
This is far. Okay. We used left
yeah.
on the turtle doves.
Yes.
So this is far. It's more of a worsted weight.
So pretty.
I love how it feels.
Oh yeah. How does the neck lay? So do you turn it like a turtleneck?
I have it turned like a turtleneck. But I mean, I think it would be fine to just have up too.
Okay.
Do you like that better?
I don't know. I'd have to play around.
The thing is because I wear makeup on my face, I just don't want makeup on here.
That's true.
And that's why I turned it down.
That's true.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
So Leslie and I were kind of talking about that shoulder shaping that the pattern called for. I don't know that it helps or not, or if it just makes it look weird. But
I know I was trying to see what it does.
I don't know that it
but
does
I was
anything.
like, I don't, because it's like on your arm.
I know.
So it's not even like on your shoulder.
I don't understand. The only thing
but it's pretty. It looks nice.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just, I like it. This part here, this bottom section, I went further than what the pattern said because I wanted this thing longer. I wanted it longer than it actually is.
Yes. Now, so you washed and blocked it?
Yes.
Did it grow very much?
It didn't grow much,
okay.
no.
Okay.
And then I just did the pattern just had you doing a little bit of the yarn overs, but I did a little bit more just, again, because I wanted to use more of the yarn.
Yeah. Did you end up using it all?
I used all of the black and all of the burgundy.
Okay.
but I still have the cream, pink, and gray.
Okay.
But you know what I brought to show you guys, because this is just funny to me. Mm-hmm. After I picked out these colors and bought them and put on them, that's when it occurred to me that they're really the same colors.
So funny. Oh, they are. Like, exactly. That is hilarious, except for you don't have black, but everything else.
There's black in here.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's black? Okay, I thought it was like a gray.
Yeah,
but
no,
it looks black.
It's cream, pink.
That is hilarious.
Okay, so it probably doesn't have the gray.
Yeah, the light gray.
So the light gray is missing. But isn't that so funny?
That is.
This is clouds, and this is just mohair. Yeah. And I actually really love this thing.
That's
I
beautiful.
use it a lot. But isn't that hilarious?
That is so funny.
They're different enough that I don't feel terrible about it, but it's just like...
Well, they serve totally different purposes.
Branch out, woman.
Yeah, but it's so funny because the last couple of days I've worn this is my Love Note sweater, and then my ranunculus, which is also similar color, wine color.
Yeah.
I was like, I just love this color. I have like 3 or 4 sweaters with a wine type color.
I can't get over that one.
So funny. I know. I love it.
I just love it.
I love it.
And so I keep thinking I love that sweater, and I do like the sweater, but I really just think it comes down to the yarn that you used. Yeah. It's just so pretty.
I love it. Yeah. This was So Happy Jane, her color, oh my gosh, Decadence. Decadence. I didn't write it down, so I wanted to make sure I remembered. And then just stranded with mohair from Fidago yarns. Yeah, sure. They're lace weight mohair, two different shades. So yeah, last time I showed you guys, I think I had one sleeve left. And it was funny because once I bound off, I put the sweater on. And usually I always do a loose bind off on the sleeves and the bottom. And this time, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, no, it's fine. It's big enough. So I just bound off normal. No, they weren't tight. Like, I could definitely wear the sweater fine. But I was like, I just kept looking at it going, this is going to make me mad. I'm not going to be happy with this. So I had to rip it out. And it was a pain in the butt. Because I'd already washed and blocked it.
Oh, no.
The mohair was pretty much like one piece with the yarn, you know.
Oh, jeez.
So that was not fun. But I was so glad I did it because now it's just... It's nice and loose and goes over my watch really well.
Oh, and it wasn't before.
It was just a little snug.
Yeah.
And I just was like, I love this sweater too much to just, be okay with not be happy with it. I like it too much.
It's funny that you say that because when I was doing the bind off here with the black.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be able to go quite a ways. I thought I was going to be able to go as long with the black as I had with the burgundy with this holy part.
Yeah.
No, And then I was thinking, I'm not even going to have enough to bind off. This is really going to suck. But, so I didn't do the one where you like...
Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off?
I just tried to bind off really loosely, but I didn't do the...
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it's fine for
And did you do night cord bind off?
No.
No? Oh, okay. It almost looks like it.
It kind of does look like it.
Because it looks a little thick, which is pretty. It's nice. Yeah, it looks good.
Because it rolls, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like it. I love it.
So it's important to have enough yarn to bind off.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Or not, and just change colors, and I've done that before.
But mid, I hate doing that mid bind off, like,
Yeah.
But, I would have. That's exactly what I would have done if I'd had to, but.
Well, or ripped back, and.
I don't know if I would have done that.
Bound off a different color, I don't know. But so that was my one finished object. I kind of wish I wouldn't have done the stripe here. Because that's when I was knitting the body.
Yeah.
And then I switched.
Okay.
But because
it kind of matches. It kind of at least.
Yeah,
and then you've got that down there.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't care. I'm not going to go back.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because I definitely love the fit of just loose.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, it just made me love. Because the sweaters I choose to wear out of my closet that I've knit are all ones that are usually fingering with mohair. Oh. And just boxy.
And your turtle dove, right?
Yes, love my turtle dove. That's the other one.
Come on.
Totally. I love turtle. In fact, I wore that last week. But so it's interesting. This is the style I like.
Hey, and we both have black tank tops on
Nice. Yes, we do.
We're kind of like matchy today.
Mm-hmm. At least we're both wearing knitwear, so
that's
nice.
Right.
It's nice when you can do that. And it's so funny how surprisingly warm this thing is. Like, you think of it being holy and loose and stuff. Like, last week we had some cool temperatures, but by midday I was, like, dying of heat.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this thing is really, like, warmer than you'd think it would be.
I wondered if I'd be able to wear this, but we're doing it early enough in the day that I thought it will probably be okay. Yeah. And you don't keep your house like at 75, so
no. Bob does have the heat on now, but yeah, I thought if we got too warm, we could just open.
Is Sophie snoring again?
She is. She's snoring. Always.
And Osa's just laying in the sun.
Yes.
It's like he's pouting that we brought him back. He was out on a big adventure.
He was escaping. He wanted to be a city dog again. He missed his city life. so much to see in the city, you know?
I miss the city life too. There's things I like about out there, absolutely. But then when I come back down here, I feel at home.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
It'll change eventually, I think.
20, 30 more years.
You'd think eventually you'll be like, oh, get me back home.
Yeah. So. Well, I always feel that way about my own four walls.
Yes.
And my couch.
Totally. Totally. Yeah. Your own stuff.
Yeah.
So true. So what have you been knitting on, my dear?
Well, I finished this. Yes. That was my priority.
That's awesome. Just in
time.
And
then what I did cast, I haven't shown this bag yet either, have I?
I don't think so. It was coming in the mail.
So we'll get to that.
Yes, it's beautiful.
I got my yarn that I ordered from Fairlight Fibers.
Oh, yeah.
The Cama Rose Snefnug, which means snowflake.
Okay.
Someone told me.
Nice.
So it's in this navy.
It's pretty.
So I was really excited about it. I never should have bought a sweater's worth without feeling it or thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's very soft, but it has alpaca. And I'm afraid that alpaca is going to be scratchy to me.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But here you can feel it. So I cast on my next turtle dove just because I wanted to see how it would knit up.
You know, I saw somebody did a turtle dove the other day. Oh, it was from Espostrico, and they did it in Drops Air, which is an air-blown type, and it was like $6.60 a skein. How much was this?
Like $11, $12 a skein.
So, I mean, that's another option if you want
to. So, yeah, this basically was half the cost of my other one that I did, but it's still a lot for, you know.
It's a beautiful color.
I love the color.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think it's knitting up very nicely.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Our friend Pam knit hers out of the Knit Picks Wonder Fluff, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And she likes it.
Yeah.
And that was definitely more economical.
Definitely.
And they have a lot of colors.
Yeah.
And the other day when we got together with Janine and stuff at the coffee place, Janine put it on.
Oh, okay.
Because she cast one on using not this and not the Wonder Fluff, but another alternative to the Woolfolk that had alpaca in it.
Okay.
And so we were both concerned about the itchy.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm totally making stuff up again, like I do. Janine bought Woolfolk
to
do her
she did. That's right.
Dove.
She bought the whole amount. Yeah.
But she was just curious, I think, about how the alpaca would be.
Yeah.
And she sat with it on for a while, and she was fine.
Okay.
So I'd be willing to try the Woolfolk,
definitely
the Knit Picks, or the other one that you just mentioned.
Yeah, Drops Air.
The Drops Air, because I like that air blown one. This is not air blown.
It's beautiful. Though. I love the halo on it.
It's really very pretty. I love the color.
Well, and now they have a Turtle Dove 2.
I saw that.
Did you see that? Okay.
With a tighter gauge.
Yes, and so I'm curious. I don't know if I'd like that or not.
Same.
I don't know.
I was thinking the same. I thought, wait, you did another one, and I just cast.
Yeah.
But then I thought,
I know.
I think that's one of the things I like about it is how big and oversized and.
Yep.
This one I am trying to do just the large.
Okay.
Because last time I did the extra large.
Yep.
And then I went extra long.
Okay.
So this one I'm still going to go extra long. But I think that extra large. I mean, usually I'm fine with an extra large.
Yeah.
But I think in that particular pattern with that yarn at that gauge and stuff, I could use a little less of the...
Definitely.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I didn't do it because I wanted to be in a large instead of an extra large. I did it to save yarn.
Yeah. Oh, completely.
You know,
completely.
So,
yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Now, so this is the same weight, though? I mean, same, gauge or whatever as the...
This is one that yarn substitution website...
that you should use. Okay.
Yeah, it said it was a really good match.
Oh, good. Good.
I forgot that alpaca can be tricky with me.
Yeah, see, and I think alpaca is super duper soft.
It's super soft. That's what's so deceiving.
That's just me. I don't know.
No, because when I feel it here, I feel like, oh my gosh, this is so soft.
Yeah.
But then I think sometimes when you're wearing it, those little hairs kind of poke at you.
Yeah.
But you guys remember, if you were watching us a while back, I knit a sweater out of like a Miss Babs alpaca mix and silk, and I paired it with mohair.
Okay.
And I didn't think I was ever going to be able to wear that sweater, but now I'm wearing it every morning.
Nice.
Where we are, and it's not the scratchiness. I don't know if it's just so cold that that the scratchiness isn't getting to me, or if I don't know.
Yeah, the scratchiness lays down after a while.
When it's cold,
it shrinks
you
up.
think it would be opposite, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making things up.
I am too, and it sounds good.
I have no idea. But so where do you order? Do you have to order this from
That I've ordered it from Fairlight Fibers. They're up in Washington.
Okay.
And I'm sure, I mean, you can get it other places.
Okay.
But I don't know about locally. I don't know, any shop that carries it.
Washington. Our Washington,
okay,
yeah. Okay, that's good. That's at least not far.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it did take a little bit longer just because of the quantity that I wanted. Mm-hmm. Actually, she didn't have the navy in stock at all.
Oh, gotcha.
And so I contacted her, and she special ordered it. So,
okay.
But I really wanted a navy.
Yeah, and how much yardage is in these? Oh, it's 110 meters. I don't know what that is.
I think it's comparable to the Woolfolk.
Okay. I was just thinking, like, how many skeins?
I think I bought 9.
9? Okay.
Or 8.
That sounds right. I think you ordered 9 last time, if I remember right. I don't know why that sticks out in my head, but 9 just...
No, you know what? I think with the Woolfolk, I bought 12.
Oh, wow.
Because according to...
you had leftovers.
You
did.
I had 2 full skeins and then part of a skein left over. So
okay, so you used about 9
I used about 9. So that's what I was going with.
Okay.
So
that is gorgeous. Oh, my gosh, it makes me want to knit another turtle dove.
That's just it. I love that sweater.
I love that sweater.
In fact, I need to take it. I'm getting together tomorrow with some gals, and I need to take it. And I don't know where mine is. I might have to ask Lori to bring hers. You know that thing that like cleans off sweaters?
Gleaner thing?
A gleaner thing? Yeah. My turtle dove is looking pretty
gleaned.
ratty.
Oh,
because I wear it all the time.
Yeah,
but I don't know how to do it. Like, I'm scared to...
I know, because it is kind of rough, because I have that gleaner.
Do you?
It's like a little rough.
Is it the thing that's red and it's about... I think Lori got me one a while back, and I've just always been too scared to use it. So.
Yeah, I use it on a lot of things, but I don't know if I've ever used it on my knitwear. I think I've used it on just regular like shirts that I don't care as much for.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to bring out, and I totally forgot to. I was at Fred Meyer's the other day, and they had this clearance sale on clothing and stuff. So I was just looking through. Found a sweater for $5. It looks exactly like the Woolfolk yarn. Black, air-blown type yarn, bulky sweat, big sweater, and so I bought it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It kind of reminded me of the turtle dove in a way, but it was that same kind of yarn. And it's just so funny how I'm noticing more, I think this season more than ever when I'm in stores looking at clothes, how many clothes are mimicking, or maybe the knitwear designers are mimicking styles, but it's like I'm seeing things that I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks like this sweater, that a knitwear designer designed, or that's the same kind of yarn as what they, it's really interesting. Yeah. Sweaters this season, they just seem to be more, I don't know, we're more in style than ever, I guess,
Well, we are the trendsetters, especially us.
Oh, yeah.
I'm totally eyeing what you're working on.
Oh, yeah.
Because
that's the swag. So this is the sample for Kim of Barnyard Knits.
Time to look up from whatever you're doing.
So I'm on one arm now.
Oh my goodness.
So this is the Zwag by Caitlin Hunter. Size small. It's not my size. So this is
the yarn is from Barnyard Knits.
Barnyard Knits. It's gorgeous. I cannot remember the colorways.
I know this is white pumpkin.
Yes.
Because I love it.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't remember what this is.
Oh, that bugs me. I don't have my bag.
Oh, well. We can help you out if you really need to know.
Yeah.
Or you can ask Kim, because she has nothing else to do.
Kim will probably speak up on our...
Maybe.
And tell us.
This is so awesome.
I love it.
I'm so impressed. You're so fast.
Well, I hope the neckline's okay, because, I had a hell of a time with the neckline.
The short rows.
The short rows. I don't even know. Like, it's such a sore subject with me.
It is, because you know how to do short rows.
I do.
You've
I
done
just
them
I
lots
just
of
did them
times.
again on something else the other day, and I was like, so easy. Short rows are very simple.
I think it was the pressure of it being a sample knit.
I don't know though, because I was doing.
I am trying to make excuses for you.
I know, thank you.
And this is the point where you're supposed to say, yeah.
No, because short rows to me aren't anything that would make me. I mean, I did all the pattern. It's not like it's not something that would throw me off.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like it was a new thing.
Right. Exactly.
I think that would have made me nervous if it was like a new thing. But even the knit shop, they didn't know how to resolve when you come back around to resolve the
purl side
of the short rows. And so the knit shop, I was like, if they can't figure it out, then what the heck?
But what's funny, and it was driving me nuts, but I tried to stay out of it because I can't trust my memory. Yeah. But I had just recently done those kind of short rows and resolved them, and it was fine. And I don't remember.
Yeah, and every time I did it, they made little holes, and it's right up at the neck. So I was like, I'm not going to have little holes in the neck. So what I ended up doing was I found a sweater pattern that I had finished, oh gosh, I don't remember which pattern it was recently, that had short row neck shaping, and I just copied it.
Good
so I'm
for
hoping
you.
it lays well. I'm hoping, we'll see. The thing is, it's hard for me because since it's a sample knit, I can't try it on because it's a size small and I don't wear size small. So I don't know how I'm ever going to know unless I had a dummy that I could wash it. And
because you don't have one of those?
I don't have one. So that I could put it on it and see how it lays, make sure it lays right. So Kim, I'm really hoping it lays right. But everything else is beautiful about it. It's beautiful anyway, but it's been a fun knit. And I did copy, there was a video on YouTube from Andrea Mowry on how to do this stitch without the cable needles.
Oh.
And that was really, really helpful because at first I was starting to use the cable needle and I was like, this is going to take forever. So anyway, if anybody cares to know, I can try to find it and see. I'm sure everybody knows what it is, but it was really helpful to me because at first I was like, this is going to take me flipping forever. So I was glad that I found that.
Absolutely. So having knit that now, even in light of the issues that you had with the shaping that you're now past, would you knit that again for yourself?
Nope.
Even using mohair?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a beautiful pattern. It's just it's not my type of style that would look good on me, that I would like on me. I just like a loose fitting, baggy, flowing sweater.
And it's interesting that that's not, because to me, I don't know, but just looking at that and what you have on, to me they seem similar. So why is it just because that one doesn't have the positive ease in it? Or?
Yeah, I don't think there's, I'd have to look back at the pattern, but I don't think there's as much positive ease built into it. I don't think.
Because I'm with you. I like the flowiness, but I love up here.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's beautiful. And I just, I don't know. It's a lot of work. Because I was talking to certain people online and they were talking about how, it's not just this. Like, then you got to do all of this, which a lot of people didn't do.
Oh, they just
omit that. They just stock it out. And then you have to do this on the sleeves too.
Oh.
So it's not just like, oh, you're done with this, smooth sailing, just knit.
Gotcha.
No, you've got all this, amble sleeves. So it's just, it's involved. And it's like, I don't know if I'd do that much. I would really have to know that it fit me really well and that it was going to be very flowy. And yes, I probably would put mohair with it because that would give it a little bit, it would definitely be a bigger gauge. It would completely change the sweater, really, in a lot of ways. But it would go a heck of a lot faster because it just reminded me of why I don't knit fingering weight sweaters. I always put them with mohair because to me, it's just very time consuming to do just a strictly fingering weight sweater. But it's gorgeous and I love the yarn. The yarn is absolutely beautiful. And the lace part was very fun. I mean, there's been nothing about it except for those back short rows. That has been, everything's been fun. And, even the cables have been, once I figured out from Andrea Mowry's video on doing that, it's gone smoothly. And it actually is kind of nice because it throws in just a little something every few rows. So, because if I was just doing stockinette on a fingering weight sweater, I might go a little crazy.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'm not laughing at Leslie. I'm still laughing at Sophie.
I know.
And I shouldn't because I snore.
Do you? But you have a machine though, right? So do you still snore?
It's still a breathing thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like my throat closes and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good. Yeah, she snores all the time.
It's so funny.
And then, I don't know how my daughter sleeps at all. She always sleeps in her room, and I'm just like, I don't know how she gets any sleep.
I think we adapt to noises around
I guess.
us. She's probably just become white noise for her.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. It's crazy.
All right, what else do I have?
But anyway, thank you, Kim, for the opportunity to knit with your yarn. It's amazing. It's gorgeous.
So that's
I love it. I wish I could remember the name of this.
Well, you know what? I
Maybe I wrote it down on a pattern. Did I write it down? Was I smart?
I bet she texted us with that.
She probably did.
I can't get on my phone right now, so
she probably did.
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
Oh yes, jumping in leaves. She did write it down.
Good
Thank
for
you, Kim.
you.
Jumping in leaves.
Or good for you, Kim.
Is this one? It was Kim. She wrote it down. And then the white pumpkin. You were correct, Michelle. So, and I'm done with the white pumpkin now. So now I'm just doing this, and I have another cake of it. So, and I am doing the whole helical, whatever it's called, knitting, because I was like, I don't want any pooling or any kind of like striping going on of any sort. So that's been fun. Yeah. So what are you working on?
I am working diligently on the fading point.
Oh, yes.
Because that's the sample knit that I'm doing for Kim.
Yeah.
And it's not a pattern I ever would have really chosen to do for myself.
Yeah.
And when I've seen pictures of it, I've just thought, whatever. But doing it, it is very pretty. Mm-hmm. And of course, the yarn choices that she chose are great. I won't remember the names of these.
You bought your own patterns, so you don't know. Yeah, 'cause she wrote on the pattern she sent me.
Like this one's something about a cupboard, country cupboard. This one is
so pretty. Love that blue.
No, this might be the country cupboard. See, I don't know. It doesn't matter. They're all on my Ravelry page. I did put them in the Ravelry page.
I need to do that.
But she chose great colors that definitely fade perfectly into each other. So
fun.
I do.
Pretty.
I'll do this. I'm on color 4.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in color 4. I'm almost to the point where I'll just be doing color 4, and then add color 5, do the stuff, and then I'll do another one of these just like it, and then you do something. Did you do fading point or starting point?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter because I think they're basically the same.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is between them. I was wondering about that.
So many of those patterns, and this is nothing against the designers, but so many of those patterns to me look like the same day patterns.
They're very similar. I know, I can't remember, but I remembered I had to do 2 parts.
And then you do something.
Yeah, you bring them together. And it was huge.
Yeah.
But she picked perfect colors for you. The blues.
Gosh, I know.
I mean, you love blues,
I just
it's perfect.
Yeah. When I first saw this one, I was like, okay, that's boring. This one, I mean, they're nice, but I was really excited to get to this one, and then the last color is, of course, my favorite. It's the mermaid.
Well, they fade, like you said, they fade perfectly. Oh gosh, yeah, that's amazing.
But
they fade perfectly.
And I will tell you, even doing this first one that I thought was boring,
that's gorgeous.
I actually loved it, and would totally knit something out of it because it's
a great neutral.
It is
it's so earthy, like
I love it.
It's gorgeous.
I've had to go back a couple times and undo things because I mean, no matter how careful you are, you still make mistakes.
Yes.
But when you're doing it for someone like this, you don't find the mistakes acceptable.
Oh, I know.
If it was for me,
oh my gosh,
if my stitch count was off, I'd fix it.
Exactly.
I wouldn't go back and fix
That's
it.
how I felt with that sweater too. I'm like, so many things that I would have been like, but this time I'm like, okay, let me see, how can I fix it? How can I make this right? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. I got to rip back, get it back. I mean, it's you definitely think twice.
Yeah, because you don't want to do a crappy job for someone that's trusting you to do their.
Totally, you want to do your best job possible.
Exactly.
And hopefully it's
doing a lot more stitch counting every other row than I usually would.
Yes. So true. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Those
colors are perfect.
She did a great job picking these colors. And someone else had done this in these colors, and that I think she liked that. But when I looked at that picture, I mean, it was like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, oh my gosh, that's
blown
gorgeous.
Away,
But when you see things in person,
oh, it does. It makes a huge difference. I think that's why. Knitwear designers and yarn dyers, they like to see samples knit up in their stuff because when somebody can actually see it, touch it, try it on or whatever, it makes a huge difference.
It does.
Yeah, seeing how the yarns play together and stuff, it's awesome. That's beautiful. See, and I don't know about you, but it's like knitting a small, which I know would never fit me.
Yeah.
It makes me feel fine about knitting it, but are you going to be like sad when that's done? Because a shawl,
I'm giving it away.
Yeah.
Well, maybe to some degree.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to be happy when it's done because there's plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm not going to have any problem getting it done. I just feel that for the most part, that's what I need to be doing.
Yes.
Because I don't want any risk of not getting it done.
I feel the same way too. I was talking, oh my gosh. Okay. I talked to too many people, so it's hard to remember. Molly Klein Designs. Her and I were talking back and forth, and we were talking about knitting a sweater together. And I was like, for one thing, I just can't buy more yarn right now. I've bought too much yarn lately. I need to chill out for a little bit. Secondly, I was just thinking, I've got to finish this wag first. Like, I feel like I really can't. I am knitting on one other thing, but other than that, I just feel like I can't even think about knitting on anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though, like you said, we have plenty of time.
Yeah.
I just mentally, I cannot move on to anything else until I feel like that is done and in the mail and
Excuse me, that's
yeah.
But since we're talking about Barnyard Knits, I thought I'd go ahead and bring, this is the yarn for Lori.
Oh, fun.
She's going to be doing the Odyssey shawl by Hohi.
Oh.
And it's a DK weight shawl.
Nice. That's gorgeous.
So these are the colors.
Oh,
I love them.
So pretty together.
They're amazing.
They're gorgeous.
So this is...
Is this the same color, only in DK that you're doing?
Let's see. Seashell. I don't think so.
No.
But isn't that gorgeous?
It's
I
beautiful.
love it. Seashell, river walk. I was about to like have some weird kind of verbal thing happen. River walk.
Yeah.
Why is
you were probably thinking river rock, maybe instead of walk.
I don't know.
Walk.
It was just going to come out like.
River.
Yeah, pretty much make it sound like I've drank 3 beers. River walk.
That's beautiful.
And this is Renaissance.
So pretty.
These are amazing together.
They're gorgeous.
I wouldn't have known to put those together.
No,
but
that's the thing.
So
I have such a hard time putting things together. I think I just overthink things too much. I don't know. Like, it just it takes over my mind.
And then she sent, Carrie is going to be doing the Land of Sweets cowl.
Oh, fun. I love
her, in her succulent mini set.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
And guess what, people? I mean, normally we wait for this, but Kim sent a succulent set as a giveaway.
Wow.
I know. Is that not the most generous, sweet, beautiful?
They're so pretty.
They are.
They're gorgeous.
It's succulents, and I love that she has all these pictures of different. Because I love succulents. I'm not good with any kind of plant.
Me either. I can keep those alive.
Most plants I never water and they die. These that hardly need any water, I overwater.
Oh,
I'm just not a plant
Can't
person.
win. Those are gorgeous. Wow.
So
thank you, Kim. That's
totally
amazing.
thank you. So I think that one we will open the thread on Ravelry.
Okay.
Even though I haven't been doing as much on Ravelry just because it's one more place to spend computer time, and I'm really trying to not be on the computer quite as much.
Me too.
You wouldn't know it by my Instagram scrolling, but
I thought you were saying your Instagram posting.
I don't think I post that much.
No, you don't.
I post some weird stuff.
You do. Yes.
Okay, so the nude suit that I joked about doing a knit along. Okay, first of all, I would hope that anyone that's ever watched even a part of our episode would know that that was a joke. And
it would take way too much yarn.
Way too much. I could at least get a skin color that I like. I'd give myself a nice tan.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
But yeah, that's not happening ever.
No.
And I just thought it was funny. I don't go looking for those things. It was on my feed.
They find her for some reason.
That one in particular was from Nerds with Vaginas. And if you like funny things, that's a good Instagram account to follow. If you're easily offended by some stuff, don't, because there's some things on their feed that sometimes I'm even just like, too much. But you know what? So I scroll past. I don't have to make a thing about it. And I don't unfollow it.
That's right.
My virgin eyes have been corrupted.
Gosh, yes.
Anyway, so we'll open a thread on Ravelry for these. And
so
the prompt
pretty.
will be 2 parts.
Okay.
Because we must have you go look at Kim at Barnyard Knits. You should follow her on Instagram. You should just... I love her yarn.
I know. It's gorgeous. It's
and
beautiful.
Then, so we'd like to know, 1 or 2 of your favorites. I want to know, we want to know what you might do with these. If you don't know, that's fine.
Yeah.
But make something up or, What we want, as always, is you to do the research for us. And you'll know why in a minute, because I bought some... Well, we all have minis.
Yes.
And so we'd like to know what
can you do with
because
them?
something epic has to happen with these.
Yeah, they're so pretty.
So,
Land of Sweets cowl would be
Land of Sweets cowl, which here's the picture of it right here. I did the Land of Sweets, as did you. But when I did mine, I did a snack size. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And did you do yours with mohair too? Yeah.
No.
Okay, you didn't. Okay.
No, I used Advent minis.
I just stranded all mine with I think I used
mohair.
minis
Good
too, but I
idea.
think I stranded it with mohair.
Well, of course you did.
Of course. Why not?
So
so pretty.
to me, it's just that cowl of that length is just so long.
Yeah,
and I know that it condenses and it kind of
that's what the mohair helps do. It gives it a little bit more bulk, so it does kind of hang there more. Okay. So if you don't do the mohair, it does kind of slide down.
But I like slide down.
Yeah, and that's fine if you like that
just
look.
Because having it right around here is just bothersome to me.
Yeah.
It sucks that I'm so bothered by so many things.
No, so many people are like that, though, because even, like, I think Carrie or Lori was saying they like a cowl that just hangs down like this. And to me, I'm like, it's got to keep my neck warm. But they do keep your neck warm even if they hang down. I don't know. I like a cowl to be, like, close to my neck. Yeah. I don't know.
But even like my wedding ring, I hardly ever wear it.
Yeah.
My Fitbit watch, I was trying to be so good. It just drives me insane to have something on me like that.
Really? Yes. Interesting.
I sometimes I buy new watch bands for it to try to find different ways.
Yeah.
Maybe if I have one that's more bracelet-like, or
Does it itch you, or does it you just don't like it?
It drives me nuts.
Okay.
It's just like, and I think I can get past it for a while, but like I'm back to no earrings again.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So anyway,
you do you. That's okay.
I'd like to do someone else.
I know.
Wait, that sounds really bad. But let me just say, what I mean is,
yes, please clarify.
If I could change certain things about myself, there's things that are in our control to change, and then there's things that just aren't. Yeah. And then the older you get, the less likely you
care.
Exactly. If something's driving me nuts on my arm, I'm probably just going to always
just
be
take it off.
But that's exactly right.
It's not worth.
It's really not worth.
Not worth suffering through it.
No, exactly.
Nobody's got time for that.
No, we don't.
Wow, this is like the Barnyard Knits
episode. Totally is. And also, I do have some other Barnyard Knits to show, but
she has such gorgeous stuff.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
Totally.
So beautiful.
Yeah. I have notes here that I'm looking at to see if there's anything.
It's so funny because I don't think I would sample knit for many people. So the fact that it's like with Kim, I'm like, oh, your yarn's so pretty.
Exactly. I definitely
wouldn't. Yeah.
No.
So.
Especially a big project.
Yeah.
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 But we love you, Kim.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Totally love you. Love your yarn.
So I did buy something else from Kim.
Of course you did.
I had to put it in here because when I was ripping into the envelope, I ripped the bag apart as well.
Wow.
But it was her autumn mini set.
Oh, wow. Is that fingering or is it?
It's DK.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
I decided to go DK just for something different.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And these colors, see, there's your white pumpkin. Oh, and I was wondering if falling leaves might be in here.
Oh, I mean, it kind of.
I don't know.
Kind of.
Not really. I don't see it. These colors are just so amazing.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
I don't think I can get them all in one hand.
Sure you can.
Okay.
Sure you can.
If I try really hard.
You can try. They're beautiful. So pretty. It screams fall.
It totally does. I know. I love them.
They're beautiful.
And I found some different patterns. I did take time and was looking at patterns.
For you.
But I'm not going to be starting anything till I finish this other thing. So,
so what did you find?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. Were they probably cowls or shawls?
I found one poncho that it had some brioche in it. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that would work for these, though. I don't know what I found.
Yeah.
That's why I want them to find patterns for the succulent set.
That's true.
Look at DK weight, too.
DK weight, yes. Tell us.
I don't know. Even if I just keep these to look at, they're so pretty.
Put a little bouquet of fall.
I had them. That's funny that you said that because I did have them in a cup at home.
Yeah.
Like a bouquet, but I didn't want to bring them that way because.
So you're branching out. You go from this to these colors.
I did. I know, that's right? That's really good.
Gorgeous.
So,
yeah, they're so pretty. That's awesome. Very cool.
So
everything she does. It's so funny how some dyers you feel like they're better at fall colors or summery colors, but I feel like she has such a great range of she's good at all that she does. Her pinks are beautiful. Her fall colors are beautiful. I don't know, it's just
she does
crazy.
I think she's branched out a little bit more into some non-earth tones, but it's the earth tones that I really like. I like real colors,
rich.
There's colors I think that are pretty, but I just don't gravitate towards like a neon pink.
Yeah, right,
something.
Exactly.
It's just not my thing or whatever. But when other people use it, it's great. I'm not
pops
anti
of color. Yeah,
it's just, I mean, look at if you remember my exploration station.
My gosh,
that had lots of neon pink.
I never wear that shawl though. Do you?
No.
I mean,
I could, but no. You know what? I gave it to Michael's mom.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
because it's so bright and so. So a couple episodes ago, I showed this mohair. What do you call this stuff before it's spun?
Roving or
whatever fiber.
Yeah.
So it's from
Brocade
Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And I took it to Carrie's so she could try her little spinner on it.
Yeah.
I thought about, I briefly thought about, I should get one of those little spinners. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
Would you use it?
I would maybe use it. I kind of want to get a little spinner too. Because, I have my rainbow, my ladybug.
Your ladybug.
Which I haven't taken out in forever. Yeah, I would use it. If you're not going to use it, I'll use it.
I thought about doing a giveaway,
but
go ahead. Well, no.
I
wanted it to get
out of your house
because my space is very limited right now.
Yeah.
No,
either way.
If you want to try it,
I'll try it.
If you don't like it, then we can do a giveaway.
Okay, let's do that.
Especially
I'll try it. What did Carrie think of it?
She didn't really like the. I think just because she's a new spinner.
Yeah.
And I think that because this was mohair versus something else, maybe she just didn't.
Interesting.
She didn't get into it.
Makes me curious. I'll have to try it out.
I'm going to keep this bag for these though.
Yes,
so do you mind just leaving that? Okay.
It's super soft.
It's super soft, oh my gosh, it'd be awesome if you liked it because you love mohair.
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry, I kind of forgot that you have a spinner thing.
It's okay. Well, I haven't spun in forever. I still have yarn that I spun, and I keep thinking I want to use it in some kind of a colorwork sweater or something because I love it. I want to use it. It's just gathering dust right now. And I have fiber that I still need to spin. I don't know, to get that thing out,
It's a deal.
So I thought about that one that Carrie has. I thought about getting one of those, maybe for my birthday or something.
It's cute.
It's cute. To me, the only drawback is I feel like if I start spinning and I'm having fun, I want to keep going and get a full, good bobbin's worth of.
Because that's what she showed me was that, you just get to do these little tiny parts.
And then you got to keep applying them. And so I don't know if that would drive me nuts or not. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's so cute and it's very affordable.
Since you have the big one already, you should just put your
But that's not electric. You have to use the pedals. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like...
Really?
Well, I'm just saying to be able to just sit there.
Are you breaking a sweat? Is it like doing cardio?
Well, a little bit.
Because that would be good. I could justify getting one.
No, it's just bigger, and I feel like the little one that's so portable.
Yeah.
I could sit anywhere and do it. Whereas that one, I have to get it out of my room. I need to clean it up, dust it, oil it. There's just some prep work I would need to do to start spinning on it again because it's been forever. It's been probably a couple of years. Whereas that little thing, I just feel like, just take it out whenever.
Take it out, make sure it's charged.
Yeah,
and you're good to go.
And take it anywhere you want because it's got the charger. So I like that idea. I just don't want to spend like $1,000 on an e-spinner.
No.
So to me, that's a great price point.
Yeah. I was tempted.
Yeah.
Because it was something new. It was a new toy to play with,
exactly.
But I just have to be honest.
I know, and see, that's what I keep going back and forth on. I'm like, okay, if you're not spinning right now, Leslie, like, who says that you're going to get this toy and all of a sudden start
No, I can see
again?
why you would be more drawn to that because anything that you can just pull out and use is easier than having to lug the. Yeah. But if I had a choice between like your ladybug and the little thing, I'd totally take the ladybug.
Yeah, yeah.
I think mostly because. There's just that therapeutic...
Yeah, rhythmic.
Yeah, and they're so pretty. Mm-hmm. Not that the little thing's not cute and pretty, but I don't know. I don't spin, so...
Yeah. And with anything, there's pros and cons to both. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm not a great spinner yet, and so, so obviously I haven't practiced in forever, but so I feel like even with my ladybug, I don't use it to its full potential because I don't know... I'm not good enough yet to know all the things that I should be doing or could be doing to become better.
Have you ever thought of taking one of the classes at a fiber festival?
Yeah, I should.
So then you'd have to haul it there.
But then I have to haul it, and am I really into it?
Right.
Someday I will be, but right now I'm not as much into it. But this, I think I'll probably just get my drop spindle out. I haven't drop spindled in a long time, and I love that.
You do.
And so I'll probably try that and see what I think.
I tried drop spindling.
Yeah. It takes a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little
I don't think I have the coordination.
You do. See, I don't even know if I do it. I haven't done it in a couple of years either.
But when I used to watch you do it, you made it look so easy. And then I tried it, and it was like, okay, this is frustrating.
It's fun. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
So what else are you knitting on? Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I didn't bring anything else because I've hardly touched my bralette.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm not over it.
Okay.
You're just
not working on it.
You know what I really want to start doing again is my blanket. my memories blanket because Pam started one, Gail's been bringing hers, Lori brings hers, and now I'm torn because I started that the northeasterly one, and I like that. But oh my gosh, those colors. I
know, they're beautiful.
Oh. Yeah. All right, I'm distracted.
Okay, sorry. This is the Color Craze by our girl.
Yeah, Tammy
Gore. So this is, I don't know which side's the right side or wrong side. I don't know if there is a right side or wrong.
I don't know either because
there's
one, but
there's a...
Wow.
So this is my second start on it.
Is this brioche?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I started it at first and I was having a hard time picking my colors because I kept going off like how much you needed for color 1, how much you needed for color 2.
Because you were trying to use scraps.
I was trying to use scraps, and then I'd weigh it and go, okay, is it enough? Is it going to be okay? And then finally I was like, I kept looking at other people's, and other people were just changing colors when they wanted.
Okay.
Just free flow.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to like knit with the colors I like and then change, I'm kind of going with what she says, but like certain parts, like here I ran out of this pink, so I went to the lighter pink. But it's like, who cares? And then
that's that So Happy Jane whatever, isn't it? Is it pistachio cream or something?
I love that color.
I almost bought a bunch of her yarn after our last episode when I saw Leslie's, but I refrained.
It's so beautiful. But this is very fun. Like, I want to knit on this more.
Totally.
And I was, but then the Zwag, I just started going, and I was like, now I'm on the I think I'm on the home stretch, but Sleeve Island now, so...
This is one of those things, again, where when I see the picture of the pattern, I'm not really moved. But when I see this...
I didn't like the colors of the pattern.
That makes a huge difference.
Which I feel bad saying that.
No,
I love Tammy Gore and I love her patterns. But when I saw Molly's of a Homespun House and her pinks, and she put mohair with hers, and oh my gosh.
I can't believe you didn't.
I did it first. But then the thought of changing yarns and changing mohair colors... I was like, I'm going to be holding different strands at different times. And it just, to me, it was like, oh my gosh, that's just too much. Now that I've gotten this far, I'm like, oh my gosh, mohair would have been phenomenal. But maybe the next pattern by Tammy Gore, I'll add mohair. Because I love mohair with a new shawl. To me, it just makes it so
What
much
if you just added it in certain sections?
I could. I thought about doing that too. And I could do that.
I'd have to look at that pattern again to really appreciate what you've got going there. But
it's right here if you want to see. If you want to see the picture.
I have my...
But,
yeah, that does nothing for me.
Yeah, I just don't like reds and oranges together. That's just me. But when I saw, like I said, Molly of a Homespun House, I was like...
It's amazing how much color makes a difference.
It totally does.
Because like we talked about with this pattern, the pattern that was the picture for this pattern was not...
No, I was not drawn to it at all until you started knitting yours, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have one. Yeah, and so what I'm doing is I'm just picking different minis as I see fit. Yeah. And just like,
and then when you run out, you just move on to something else.
Well, not necessarily. If I just don't want to knit with it anymore, then I just change,
Okay, but you're not worried so much about not having enough of one. You just, I love that. Because then you're using some of your minis.
Yep. Yep, exactly. I mean, I'm trying to get them to kind of go together.
You're doing a good job. They look great.
But I just love pinks. And it's funny, I'm not a huge purple fan, but then I'm kind of liking purple in here.
Well, especially in there, it's like,
little pops of purple. So anyway, that is a very fun knit. So if you guys have thought about doing the Color Craze by Tammy Gore, it's a fun pattern. And I love it because it's always changing. You're doing different things. You're doing stripes and you're doing eyelets and brioche.
I love patterns like that.
So it keeps your attention.
And I totally didn't get that from looking at that picture of the pattern. I wouldn't have even got that it had all that in it.
Yeah. So it's nice because it really does keep you from getting bored.
That one at some point.
Yeah, it's a fun one. I really like that. I love her patterns. They're amazing. So those are the only two things that I'm working on.
So speaking of her patterns, we have a winner.
We do have a winner. So I drew a number not number. I just, kind of went, actually I just scrolled and went, pick.
That's what's harder about doing YouTube winners is because of that.
I was like, I can't number it. What am I going to do? So I just randomly scrolled and went, okay, whoever my finger lands on.
That's why we're going back to YouTube or Ravelry.
Well, either one's fine. I mean,
I guess you could do that.
Yeah. I didn't know how else to do it because I
wouldn't either. Yeah,
they're not numbered.
We've always done the number thing. So.
Yeah. So anyway, Sarah Rowe, ROWE, is the winner of a Tammy Gore pattern. So congratulations. And she was talking about. I screenshotted her what she said that she would do. She said, wow, lots of beautiful patterns, but I think I'd get the most enjoyment out of Inseparable since it is a bulky and I could wear it with my coat on cold winter days or with a jacket on those crisp early spring and fall mornings.
She must live somewhere really cold.
Yeah. Could also wear it in my office when the thermostat isn't working in winter. So that would stink. But my daughter struggles with it all the time. She sits at a computer desk and she said, it's freezing in there. So she's always like wearing a jacket or something. And so I was thinking of Sarah sitting in her office. I was like, hopefully she can knit something beautiful and get the Inseparable pattern. So anyway, we'll be in contact with Tammy Gore and let her know to send a pattern to Sarah. So Sarah, let us know what your Ravelry. I didn't know how to find her Ravelry.
Oh, okay. So that's another thing. Yeah. So at least for pattern. Yeah. So send Leslie a message.
Yes, with your Ravelry name and stuff.
And if you don't know how to send Leslie a message,
send it to one of us.
Yeah, just get a hold
send it to one of us, and then we will let Tammy Gore know your Ravelry name and stuff, so she can send you a pattern. So thank you so much, Tammy, for giving us a pattern to give away to Sarah. That was very sweet of you, and love your patterns. Loved everybody's ideas of patterns. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, a lot of fans.
A lot of people that liked them. Yeah, she's amazing. Definitely won't be my last pattern I knit of hers. That's for sure.
I was gifted a book
from
Stephanie, who is the knitting detective. Her husband authored this.
Oh, fun.
It's called The Squad Room.
Oh, interesting.
And I have not started it yet because, I just haven't, because that's the way it is.
Interesting.
Eventually I will.
Life happens. So what's it about? Do you even know what it's about?
Oh, cop stuff.
Cop stuff?
Yeah.
So. Well, I'm addicted. People like true crime stuff. Do you like true crime? Okay, so I've been watching, let me find out what her name is. Her YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, Kendall Ray is her name.
I don't know that.
Trying to think if that's her channel's name. Kendall Ray, Kendall, and then Ray is Rae. But she tells stories, crime stories, gives the details of all of them and stuff, and oh my gosh, I'm like addicted. But it's really bad.
And it's video?
Yeah, she sits and does like a vlog.
Like what we do here.
But she tells the story.
Does she have like pictures and stuff?
Yeah, she'll show different things.
Okay.
Not gruesome. She tries to keep it a little bit not too gruesome, but oh my gosh, I'm addicted to her videos. It's bad because even like yesterday, my daughter was on her way home from work and I was like, why isn't she home yet? She should be home by now. So I started like tracking her and I was like, where's she at?
Welcome to my
Why
freaking
is she
world.
there?
You've made fun of me for years and now,
And I was like, I watched too many of these today. I need to quit watching these because it was just freaking me out.
That's funny.
And then last night, I was, which this was actually a good thing. Usually I'm very aware of my surroundings, I'm pretty good at that. I just always have been, I always check where I'm at and stuff. Well, I was coming out of a store last night in not so good a part of a town, or where we live, neighborhood, I should say. And I was walking out of the store, and I was on my phone, texting, which you should never do when you leave a store. You should be aware of your surroundings, be checking around you. Well, all of a sudden I see a guy coming up behind me pretty quick. So I turn, make sure he knows that I can see him.
Yes.
And I don't know if you guys know, you would know this because you used to be a cop. But when you look at someone in their eyes, you can just tell if their intent is evil. You can just tell. Like, you can see it. You know what I mean? And so when I looked at him, and he had a woman coming behind him too. Like, they were almost like working together. So I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he started walking faster towards me. So I looked around. I saw cars. I was in heels. So I was like, okay, I've got my heels. I can take my heel off and hit him. I didn't have my keys. See, usually I have my keys out. I have my mace in my hand. I didn't have any of that. It was in my purse because I was on my stupid phone. So luckily I looked over and I saw somebody else sitting in their car. So I knew there was people out there, witnesses and stuff like that. And I think when he saw that I saw him and I was getting to my car, I think then he hurried up but it was just interesting because as soon as I got home, I told my husband, I was like, I could just tell. And he was like, yep, I know that. Like that feeling of when you see someone in their eyes that they're up to no good. It just made me go, wow, I really need to make sure that I'm aware.
Well, yeah,
like I normally am and on alert.
Offenders look for people that are not
distracted.
Aware,
distracted.
And we've all been distracted at some point. So,
but I'm usually so good at that. And it was the one time that I was like texting on my phone, looking down, and as soon as I could tell that he was coming up quicker behind, faster, I was just like. And
good.
Bob was telling me, yes, you want to make sure you make eye contact, that he knows that you see him, that you're aware.
Yeah, I'm glad with that.
But yeah, it was just freaky. It was like I hadn't had an experience like that in a long time. It just made me it was a good learning experience. I don't know why we talked about that, because we're talking about true crime.
Oh, yes.
So yes, so it just made me, I don't know, maybe watching that show made me go, Leslie, shape up.
Well, good, if that's what it takes.
That's right. Yes.
I don't know if I showed you that pattern that I bought a while ago. It's from Not Enough for Soup on Etsy. I just think it's a really cute. It's called the Betsy Ross hat.
Cute.
And so I bought the little yarn kit from the Woolly Cabin to go with it, just because. I mean, I have yarn in my stash, but this was perfect. It's just I like the tweediness of it too. I don't usually like tweed, but I really like this. It doesn't feel like some tweed. Just to me is like I don't know. We'll see.
Nice. Does it have a? I'm curious. Sock. Okay, so it's just. Oh, it does have Peruvian. Oh, it's got a lot of things. What? What? Well, I don't get it, because it's 75% merino, 25 nylon, so that's one skein, and 40% merino, 40% Peruvian Highland wool, 20% nylon. So it must be, and then and then, she crossed that off.
We don't really know what's
maybe
happening.
she circles. Oh, she must circle which one it is. Okay, so 85% BFL, 50% Donegal, NEPs. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not something I could wear like around my neck. Okay. But I think it'd be.
That's really pretty.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cute hat. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it done in time for 4th of July.
I think I could do that. I won't be wearing a hat at 4th of July.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's
a little too warm.
But
that's true. Oh my goodness.
We have patterns from Molly Klein Designs to give
away.
My
gosh, yes. Yeah. She was so sweet. Oh my gosh. She sent us a ton of patterns.
Yeah, which I'm anxious to kind of go through.
I know.
And you know what? Vicky did too.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm so glad.
I actually printed hers off. I was going to print all hers off. I was like, girl, she was so sweet. She was gifting Michelle and I a lot of her. I don't know if it's all of her patterns.
I don't know.
A lot of her patterns. So I was like, I can't print off all these. No. There's no way.
But she gave us. She said 5 for 5 giveaways.
I don't know.
Did you get that?
It's been weeks ago.
Okay. Well, we are going to open a giveaway for her patterns as well.
She has so many patterns. They're amazing. Socks. I mean, shawls.
I don't know if we want to do them all at once or if we should space them out a little bit.
I don't know.
Because we get forgetful.
I know.
And so I don't want to forget.
I know. Well, especially with us, so far we've been good about every 2 weeks. I feel like if we go, ish. But I feel like if we go any further than that, my brain is just, what happened 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. But I'm glad you reminded me about Molly, because, she gifted us a ton of patterns. I was, overwhelmed. I was like, thank you so much. That was so awesome. But, I would have forgotten if you hadn't.
She has a cute Etsy shop.
Totally
She's got some
cute.
yarn and some other things. So
some beautiful yarn. Yeah.
We'll open a Ravelry thread for her patterns, and we'll decide later what we're gonna do. If we want to save any or what.
Okay. So. But this one, was from Victoria. I won't try to pronounce her last name, but it's Devixta Designs, and she did Temple of the Dog pattern. Knit from the bottom up. It's a shawl. I don't know how well you guys can see.
Oh, that picture on the back is great.
It's even better. Yeah, it's even better. It's a beautiful gray shawl. I'm trying to remember what weight yarn. If it was, I think it's fingering weight.
Probably.
Right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Yep, fingering weight. So it takes about 3 skeins. So it's a pretty good size.
Oh,
pretty good size shawl.
Size, yeah.
So about 1,079 yards. So that's really good.
That'll cover
it's a good size shawl.
Yeah.
So anyway, it looks like a simple, nice, fun, easy, pattern. It's not a ton of difficult stitches or anything, but I think it's beautiful. So that was very sweet of her to send us that. So that was really pretty. I printed it off because I was like, oh, that'd be a fun winter shawl to do. I like that. So is this a giveaway too?
It is,
okay,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to take better notes.
No, between the two of us, sometimes we remember things. Not everything.
If we're lucky. If we're lucky.
If it's a good day.
If it's a good day, yes, exactly.
So, okay.
Do you want to write this down?
I don't know what I want to do. Well, I think patterns are good ones to do on YouTube.
Yeah, I think patterns.
Because we don't. Oh, but then we do need an address. So maybe that's not why it's good. Because we need to know where to send the pattern.
Well, we could just ask them to put their
to
tell us what their Ravelry name is.
So should we do it on YouTube instead of a Ravelry thing?
I kind of like YouTube. Yeah, I'm rarely on Ravelry. I feel bad, but I'm not on there very much.
I'm not as much either anymore. So
I go to pretty much. Yeah, I don't even check our. I feel bad.
I've been really bad.
Our group. Oh,
I know.
I feel so
I'm
bad. I'm better at responding to YouTube. It's just easier.
Yeah, it is easier.
You know?
Except for me, I don't know. I have been really bad about responding on YouTube.
Me too.
Lately.
Well, me too. I'm not great, but I'm better. I'm not amazing at it, but if somebody asks a pointed question, I try to respond. You know, I just responded to one today about
good for you.
But
if you've asked something and we haven't answered, I do genuinely apologize.
I do too. I feel horrible. It's really
I do
bad.
too, but I also feel bad when I'm just on my computer all the time.
I know.
I feel like
it's a time sucker.
I'm kind of being a bum. I mean, I'd rather be a bum in knitting.
Exactly.
Not that I don't mean that bad either.
No, and part of me thought maybe we should just try to like go through some of the comments maybe on the podcast and answer them straight from there. You know,
we could do that sometime. I don't know. Yeah,
sometime. Yeah. Sometime, maybe we'll make a segment.
Let's just take care of this.
If we just have nothing to talk about, which never happens, I feel like if that ever happened, we could do that.
We could,
but we just never have that problem.
Because you asked that one time about asking us questions, and then we never answered those either, did we? So, we're just basically full of empty promises.
We can't rely on anything we say or do.
Really.
Or don't do.
Except if we say a yarn is pretty, dang it, we mean it.
We mean it. Or a pattern we really like.
Not
we
lying.
mean that, yes.
We stand behind
Anything
that.
else, we can't be trusted.
All right, so I don't know what we just decided about any of those.
They're probably just as confused as us. They're like, what do we do? What do we need to do to win this?
Oh, you know what I want to show you? I love the Clever Clove. She makes those cute pins.
Yes, she does.
And
I think you have every one of her pins,
don't
you?
I have been... I wanted to order every one of her small worlds or little worlds, whatever she calls them. Yeah. And so I'd asked her at one point, do you
have a collection?
Yeah, could you just do a thing where we buy in and then when it comes out, when it's released, we just get it? And she, for whatever reason, that was not how she wanted to pursue it. And it's probably best because when I look at how many pins I've accumulated,
oh my gosh,
and then I attach a dollar amount to that, it shames me.
Ouch.
Yeah. So now if it's something I really, really like, so my latest one, it's so adorable.
Cute. Little hedgehog.
It's a hedgehog
on the beach, right? On the beach?
No, it's a chicken farm.
Oh, okay. I thought the blue or green was water. Yeah, chicken farm. That makes more sense. It's like, why would a chicken be on the beach? Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Just making
Let's see, where is it? So it's that one right there.
It's so cute.
It's really cute.
So cute. That's awesome.
But she also did stickers.
Oh,
and so I thought instead of buying all these pins, I'll buy these stickers. And then I was like, what am I going to do with them? So here's a sticker.
There you go.
Isn't that cute?
Cute.
That'd be a really cute pin. It's, but
cute.
I'm definitely trying to not buy so many because of the fact that how many do you need?
What's your fact? The fact that what?
Huh?
You just shouldn't buy them or what? Or you just have too many or what?
Yeah, I think I have too many.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I think I can accept that as a reality. Which seems to be a theme in my life.
Yes.
If I like something, I have too
Reminds
much of it.
me of someone in your life.
Me?
Yeah, you remind me of someone in your life who kind of likes to collect things, a lot of things.
No, I don't really do.
Yours is nice stuff, though.
Yeah, I mean, I like red vines, so I eat a bunch of them. If I like,
Well, that's how I am. If I like something, I have to buy tons of it.
Yeah.
Like Fred Meyer's right now has these pumpkin cookies, the chocolate chip pumpkin cookies.
Oh, yeah. Are they the big ones?
Yes,
they're
big.
We've had those.
And at first I was like, Emmeline and I would pass by and we'd be like, no, we don't need them. They probably don't taste good. They're probably dry. They're probably whatever.
Oh, but they're not.
Yeah. And then one night I was like, let's just buy them and try them. If we don't like them, whatever. We bought them. Oh my gosh, they're the best.
So it wasn't a one and done thing.
No, we've bought them several times now because of course, my mind goes to, it's fall. They're not going to have them forever. forever.
They do, though. They have them for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was buying them months ago.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. But that was my thinking.
I mean,
I better buy them now.
Yeah. No, because, come February, they might not. I don't know. There might be a couple months out of the year that they don't have the pumpkin cookies.
I used to buy every pumpkin thing at Trader Joe's.
Did. I remember.
I don't think they have as much stuff now, but
they have a lot. Because Michael really likes the pumpkin stuff. We got pumpkin donuts.
Yes, I've done that.
We got pumpkin. Season. Well, we haven't gone overboard with it this year because
pumpkin creamer, pumpkin spice creamer.
I know it's in everything.
It's in everything.
But
so good.
I liked the maple.
Oh.
Like I've noticed that there's, pumpkin spice has been like the fall flavor, but now maple's kind of making an appearance.
Interesting.
And I kind of like that. So
nice.
Anyhow.
So what about your community service?
Oh, my community service. Okay, so this is the bag from the Scrappy Thread that I had ordered last time, but I think it arrived like that day.
Yeah, I think you said it was coming. So
I love it.
So pretty.
It's just
the fabrics are so pretty.
The fabrics are great. I love the handle has the little tape measure.
Cute.
It's
such a great size.
It's so big. Like I just want to use it for
everything.
Everything, exactly. It's kind of a mess in there right now, but like a solution. Or what? Oh no, it didn't fall out.
It's in there.
Okay.
That's
Anyway,
really pretty.
Love it. It's so cute.
So cute. Love it. Love it. So, yeah, I love the size. It's a great size. That's awesome. Oh, and it cinches.
Oh, I was like, what is that? That's to my AirPods. So sorry. It has nothing to do with anything.
So where's she located at?
She's in Oregon.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Like Dallas.
The Dallas?
It's not the Dallas. I think it's Dallas.
Oregon?
I think so. She's on Etsy.
Okay. What's her shop called again?
The Scrappy Thread.
The Scrappy Thread. Okay.
You're screwing
I had So Happy Jane in my head.
Okay.
So I'm like, I know it's not that.
Gotcha.
Scrappy Thread, another S
That's
word.
okay, because remember the other day when I sent you a message saying, what's that? I could not think of So Happy Jane.
Yeah.
I was putting in all these weird things. And I mean, I've looked at her. I own some of her yarn.
Right.
I just could not think of it. I had to text Leslie, what's the name of that?
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing.
That's all right.
I bought this bag at the coffee shop.
That's really cute.
I know. So there's this coffee place in Kalama, and Lori and I went one day, and I saw this bag, and I didn't buy it. I was so good. I contemplated it, but then I was like, no, I don't need it, blah, blah, blah. Clearly, I do need it.
You had to have it.
So then I even told Michael, I'm like, hey, there was this really cute whale bag, blah, 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 but I didn't buy it. And he's like, oh.
Aren't you proud of me?
Yeah. He goes, well, when are you going back to get it? I go, no, I am not. I don't need it.
I refuse.
Yeah. Well, then I was there the other day with, I don't think I told you about this either. So I met some knitting friends there, Janine, Pam, Gail, Lori. And Oso was with me because when Lori and I went there, Lori had been there before, and she asked if dogs were allowed.
Nice.
And they said yes.
Oh, cool.
And I didn't believe it. So when Lori and I went the first time, I didn't take Oso, and I asked the gal, and she's like, "Oh yeah, dogs are allowed."
Wow.
And that just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because of laws.
Right.
But it's Washington, and I thought, well, maybe Washington has different laws. So I even clarified. I said, so I could be sitting on that couch there with my dog, and
Eating,
it would be okay.
Or drinking coffee, yeah.
And she was like, oh, yeah, it's fine. So we have this little knitting get-together, and I take Oso. And first of all, I go in, there's no parking.
Okay.
And so I'm like, Well, then I see this fenced area on like some gravel and stuff. So I go and look, and the sign says that it's overflow parking for this coffee place. So I park there. Well, I go in, and Janine is standing there, and she says, oh, yeah, I just had to squeeze into this little tiny spot, I said, well, that's better than the lady that parked in the handicap spot. And, of course, the lady was standing right there. Oh. But I'm sorry, you pull your Lexus into, and I don't care what kind of car it is, but nobody should be taking a handicap spot to get their coffee.
Yeah, that's not cool.
But it wasn't my place to say anything.
But you did.
Of course I did. I mean, of course I did. And the irony of it was that I ended up getting kicked out with my dog.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. So anyway, and the lady spoke up. She's like, well, I didn't know where else to park, and I saw you looking at my car, but I just didn't know where else to park. And I said, well, I mean, you're not staying, right? You're getting it to go. And I mean, I understand your predicament.
Yeah.
But I didn't know where else to park is not an acceptable.
Right.
And I wasn't mean.
Yeah.
But it was.
Do you think that applies also, because I'm just asking for a friend, not for myself. So when you go to like a public restroom, should you not go into the handicapped stall?
See, I don't think that that's a law. And so
True.
If there's, I will use a handicapped stall.
I just like that they're bigger. So
if there's no one in there that's handicapped, or if there's no other stall available.
Well, no, I'll just choose it. If I go in and that's open, okay.
I mean, because you're not going to spend, for one thing, there's not an actual vehicle code or bathroom code.
Right. There's no law. I'm not going to get a ticket for it. Yeah,
and you're not, like, if there's not some expectation that the moment you walk into a bathroom, there's going to be a toilet available for you.
Right.
And I mean, there's no expectation that there's always going to be parking for you.
Right.
But, the bottom line is I did feel kind of bad. I felt kind of like a bitch for saying something, even though I was not rude about it. I thought, I'm not a cop anymore. I mean, it's not, but it doesn't just, you don't have to be in a position of enforcement to just kind of gently point out to someone that,
we're all in the same predicament as you, but we chose to park over in the overflow.
And just think how bad you'd feel.
Yeah, if somebody did pull up that
needed the spot, and it just, I don't know.
Well, it's funny because one of the grocery stores by our house, New Seasons, they have parking up close for mothers with toddlers. I love that because, like, when I have Ev, and now that I'll have Magnolia in a couple weeks, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so nice to have those spots, because, like, to get 2 kids out, make sure they cross safely,
and you can't return your cart,
and if it's raining or whatever,
you can't leave your kids in the car.
So I think that's brilliant.
I do too.
That's really nice. But there's no sign you put up. You just hopefully people are honest and actually
Anyway, I felt like a kind of a bad person, but
so then Karma came back.
And so there I am standing with my Chihuahua, dogging out the woman that unlawfully parked, and then I'm breaking the,
But you didn't know. You asked.
I know.
So what did they say?
So I'm sitting over on the couch, and this little girl was all excited about him and stuff. So, it just, a lady came over. I don't know if she's the owner or what, but said, I'm going to have to ask you to take your dog out or whatever, and Lori's like, but we asked.
Yeah, several times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the information that we were given was wrong.
Oh, wow.
And so, the thing is it made sense to me that I would not be allowed in there with my dog.
Totally.
And I should have gone with what I thought made sense.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, when someone's
you ask
telling
several times,
exactly,
like, you clarified, it's not like it was just in passing, like you actually.
And that's like 30-minute drive. Yeah. So I drove so home.
Are you serious?
And then came back.
Oh, wow.
Just because I was like, I want to hang out and knit for a while.
You couldn't have left Oso in the car?
Oh, heck no. For one thing, it was kind of warm.
Was it? Okay.
And he wouldn't do that.
Oh, he wouldn't just sleep? He'd be crazy?
No, he
separation anxiety from
totally.
mommy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or some indignation that he'd be locked in a car like a dog.
Yeah, exactly. Left alone to fend for himself.
Yeah, that's not happening. And the other thing about my car is that when you lock the doors, it automatically sets an alarm, a motion detector.
Oh, gotcha.
And so if he moves, it sets the alarm off. I learned that with Nina. So
that wouldn't work. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
I can't believe you drove all the way back home.
I know.
Came all the way back.
I know.
But let's get an hour and a half of driving.
I know. A total
2
of 2
hours. Oh my gosh.
But that's what happens when you live way the hell out there. Everything's a big drive. So.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
No, and the day before, I had sent them a message saying, I am so needing this knit. Mm-hmm. I was just like, not like anything was wrong.
Right.
But just, I needed that. And then it was kind of funny that it just got derailed. But, but I only had myself to blame. Not even blame. There's no blame involved. It was a miscommunication.
Totally.
But I totally understand.
You handled it well. See, I don't know. I probably would have been a little miffed. Because I would have been like, I asked several times.
I know.
And I came a half an hour.
I know.
I get your rules, and I would because I'm a rule follower.
Me too.
I will obey it if the rule is clearly stated or if the person says it. But if you asked a couple times and both times it was a resounding yes, you can bring your dog in here, then I'd be like, what the heck, I
think the saving grace for me is that, to me, the rule
it makes sense. It totally does.
If it was one that didn't make sense and they misrepresented it, I would have been mad. But it was like in my head, I knew that it doesn't make sense that a dog would be allowed in a place that serves food and stuff. For health code,
exactly.
I mean, the lady was very nice about it.
Totally.
She felt bad and everything.
Yeah.
And she didn't come over and say, "Hey, since you bitched out that woman about."
Get your dog out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't you read was there a sign posted saying no dogs allowed?
No. And in fact, they told me that if you're just coming in to order your coffee and you're holding your dog,
then that's fine.
And then I asked, well, if I put him in this sling, would he be? Well, no, because by then they knew he was there, and I don't want to get anyone in trouble with the health code people,
Yeah, it's not worth it.
And I don't want to be I don't want to be that person that's violating a rule that's clearly,
for everyone's health benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
you don't want to, exactly.
So I got it. It was just kind of
Makes sense.
Kind of a fiasco. And
That's
like
crazy.
karma. Like
oh my gosh.
But on the other hand,
Well, I mean, you didn't know that the lady was standing right there when you said that,
Yeah, I
did
did.
you? Oh, you did? Okay.
But I wasn't saying it to, like, call her out. I was
Right.
I was genuinely telling Janine, well, at least you didn't feel compelled to park in a handicap spot.
right.
I mean, really. Like, because that, to me, is, like, just a sign of desperate.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
No.
I mean, unless I was going, like, to an ER or something and I had a situation, I would never park in a handicap spot to go in and get a cup of
to
coffee.
me, that's a big... I've been tempted. I've wanted to, because it's a lot closer, especially if it's raining. But, I haven't done that, because it's like... I just know me. I'd get a ticket
I mean, it wouldn't be worth the ticket.
It wouldn't be worth it, and I would feel bad if somebody pulled in and actually
is.
needed it.
I would feel guilty.
Yeah, because someday we'll be there, and we'll need that handicap spot.
You just never know. When my mom was alive, the last couple of years, we had a handicap spot for when she was with us, because she had her big oxygen tank.
Oh, yeah.
And,
wheelchair sometimes, right?
So,
no, it makes sense.
It's good to have.
Totally. Oh, that's fun. Seems like you've gained so many knitting friends since you've moved out to Timbuktu.
I know. Well, no, it was great because I met Pam and Gail, which we'd had contact with Gail, but I'd never met her.
Yeah.
And so just those two.
Yeah.
It's just that Lori.
No,
lives
it's just
up
now
there.
Janine is.
And
Janine's
Janine,
Washington too.
yes.
So that's nice.
She's
nice.
for her. It's about the same amount of time for her to get to Kalama as it is for me. So it's not too bad.
Yeah. It's a good place to meet up. Yeah,
but it is. It's awesome. Nice to have some people.
No, it's good because you'd think moving out to Timbuktu, you'd have like nobody.
Exactly.
But it's nice that you actually have people. Yeah, that's good.
Do you have something you want to show?
Well, I just have community service.
Yeah, well, bring it on, sister.
So knit picks, they always scare you and tell you that they're not going to sell their, Felice anymore.
This is a good marketing tool that they have.
But then they always come out with new colors.
Of course
I think that's what it is. It's just they're telling you they're not going to sell these colors anymore.
Yeah.
So I'd seen someone on a podcast knit some socks with this color, and
it looks like a Carrie color.
It's Grape Gatsby, which I thought.
Oh, that's cute.
But I'm normally not a purple person. But when I saw them knit up, I was like, oh my gosh, it's really, really pretty. I just love the stripes. So I got. So
we're giving purple a chance.
We're giving purple a chance, and it's got gray in it, and I like stripy socks.
Me too.
And this color I just loved.
Now, am I to understand that you're going to knit socks?
Yes, I actually took out my pink whatever box thing that is.
Oh, good, your Namaste box.
Namaste box that has my one fleechy sock that's done but has no heel, and I'm telling myself that I can't cast this on until the pair is done. So
nice.
But this color I loved. It's called Chelsea, and I just thought it was so pretty. I don't know, I just love those colors together. I thought it was really pretty. The pinks and peaches.
You almost sound as though you're apologizing for it.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't need any more because I have Felice back in where all my yarn is.
I meant the colors.
Oh yeah, no, I love the colors. Okay. It's funny because I'm not usually a purple person, but when I saw those knit up, I thought it's kind of a Halloweeny kind of color, and I thought it's fun.
Yeah, if you did black
toes and heels or something. But this one I loved. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's such a pretty color. But I have tons of Felice, and I'm like, what? I didn't need to buy it. So it was
you didn't break the bank on it.
I didn't break the bank because I think they were on sale. I'm not sure, but
cool.
Those are the two colors I had to have.
Nice.
And then, do you want to share anything?
Well, what you got there?
Well, this is
and there.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't even looking at that.
Yeah, I love this. So Knitting McPurley is a new podcast to me. She's been podcasting for a while. I guess she used to have an audio podcast, and now she has a video podcast.
Knitting
McPurley. I love her. I love all of her knitting. I love just how she talks. She's very well spoken and just, I don't know, she's just a neat lady. Anyway, she designs knitting jewelry too. And her name's Devin Bentry. And anyway, I saw this necklace that she designed and I just had to have it. All of her jewelry is really pretty. And the thing I love about her is inside here, she has stitch markers.
What?
Yeah. So it's full of stitch markers.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
So as you wear them, you guys won't be able to see.
And it looks like different sizes.
Yep, a couple different sizes. You can request whatever, if you want just one size. Nice. But what I love about her is she always has sales. She likes to make her jewelry affordable to people. So I just really respect that about her. She doesn't jack up the price a ton. So I just thought it was so pretty, and I loved that I can wear it around my neck, and just if I need a stitch marker, take them out. And I have pictures that I took of me holding it, so I'll probably post it on Instagram so you guys can see the stitch markers because it'll be too hard to hold it up. But she also has earrings made out of I think leather, and they're very well made, like higher quality. It's not just, you know, cheap metals type stuff. And I'm trying to think of what else she does. Well, she sells her stitch markers on there, which are the ones we like, the simple little hexagon ones and things like that. But just very, very affordable. So I just really like that. It came super fast. I can't remember what state she's in, but she has knittingmcpearly.com. So I don't think she has a Etsy shop. I don't think. I think it was just knittingmcpearly.com.
I think you're right, because after you got that, I looked.
Yeah.
Or when you sent me that message, I looked.
Yeah. But anyway, she knits. She's a knitwear designer. She designs knitwear as well, and knits beautiful stuff. She's also friends with Susan B. Anderson, and she sounds a lot like Susan B. Anderson. So if you like Susan and how she carries on her podcast,
you mean like she's professional, more professional than like say us?
Yeah, she's just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, she's very classy. I don't know, like complete opposite of us. Nothing like us at all. So if you like us, you might not like her. I don't know, but I love her. She just
it's if you watch her, you might be like, oh my gosh,
what,
I can't handle them again.
Exactly. I've been missing out all this time. She's just a sweet lady. Like, you can tell just the way she interacts with her kids. Like, she's a sweet mom.
So she probably wouldn't say anything to someone that parked in a handicapped spot.
No, she probably just keep her mouth shut. She might.
Oh, okay.
She might. I don't know. But anyway, I've been wearing this a lot. I really like it. I don't know. I'm kind of addicted to like jewelry that holds your knitting. I mean, I'm wearing. I know.
See, and I didn't want to divert from the one that you just bought, but the one you have in your hand from Bed of Roses.
Yes.
I love it so much.
I do too.
I'm so tempted, but.
I know. I love
stuff bugs me.
I know. But do you think this would though?
You know
it's
what?
Just leather. Do you think leather would bother
I wondered that because I thought I know this would.
Yeah.
But I might be able to get away with the leather, but it's just sometime when I come over, when I'm not wearing,
you'll have to wear it.
I'll have to wear it for a while and see.
I love it. And
I do too.
I mean, it matches like everything I wear. So to me, it's like I wear it every day.
And I love how long it is.
I do too.
Because then it's not like you don't feel like
choking
you're getting choked out.
And this is a good length too. I don't know what length this chain is. And I think you can request shorter. You can kind of change it up. But I think this is a good length too. Mm-hmm. It's not as long. But
I like that.
And you can get it in different kinds of metals. I liked the antique look of this one, but you can get silver, gold. So anyway, I just love that. As soon as I saw her talk about it on her, I went and bought it. I didn't need it, but it was like, it's like some of those things you just see and you're like, I
probably say that about everything that we show on here.
I know, it's bad. It's bad. But yeah. So do you have any other community
I do have Fog and Pine had put a coupon code in our Ravelry group.
Oh, nice.
That I happened to come across because I did go. Of course. And so I bought some of her mohair.
Oh, pretty.
It's, you know what? It's that other mohair.
Oh, okay.
It's that stuff.
Yes, the Surrey alpaca.
Yes.
So it's alpaca. So are you okay with that?
I don't know. I just like it.
All right. Yeah, silk and baby alpaca.
I just love this color.
That's really pretty. It's a good one.
What's it say?
It's a good neutral. Lace fluff. I don't know. What do you want me to find?
Wanted to know
I don't think there's a name. Oh, Old Notes.
Okay, I thought it had another name.
There it is.
It's kind of a gray, green. It's got some like olive green in it.
Does it really?
Well, I believe it does. Right there. Do you see that?
I'm just like our lighting. Maybe it's not good because I'm like, to me it is just gray. But
no, it's got some sort of color in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll trust you.
Right there. See the green?
There you go. The one little speck.
Anyway.
That's awesome. That's a good color.
I thought it would be a good whatever. I don't know. I just, you know how it is.
That's
just
okay.
Like, okay, so I have a coupon code.
Yeah.
I'd like to try her stuff.
Yes.
And this is a good neutral.
Totally.
So I figured
you don't need to explain it. It's perfect.
Exactly.
It's a great idea. It was a great idea.
And I don't know if that coupon code is still effective.
I don't know.
Don't look at my receipt because there might be something on there.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't see where I like. Sometimes when you use a coupon code,
the coupon code.
But anyway, you could check our Ravelry group and see if it's still
active.
Valid.
Yeah. Well, speaking of like neutrals and stuff, I was at Angelique's shop the other day, and I was trying to look for like good background colors or neutrals of any sort. So I saw this one, Peaches and Cream. This is her plump sheep, so it's 80 superwash and 20 nylon. And I liked, it's a pale pink, but super pretty. But to me, that's a neutral. Because there's no other colors in it. It's just one color. So I thought it was so pretty, and I thought, it'll be great with any shawl I do or whatever. Because
I like what you had it sitting there with.
This?
Yeah.
Well, that's the Woolfolk.
Oh, well, no wonder I liked it.
Yeah. So I want to do this.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So when we were at
Starlight
with the ladies,
a
couple weeks ago.
The gals.
Was it a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
It's stupid because after I bought this, I came home and I was like, we had just been talking about alternatives that are less expensive, and I was like, why did I buy these? Because I was gonna do something. I'll use these. Well, no, I'll use them for something, but it just made me think I'm gonna definitely use something different.
Are you?
Probably. Yeah, because I'm like, to spend.
Yeah,
it'd be a lot of money.
I love the idea of finding something that's more. It doesn't mean that you're not going to ever still do.
Oh no, I still love. Yeah, I still love.
But because I don't know. Every time I wear my turtle dove, I'm thinking, I shouldn't be wearing this as a sweatshirt because it costs so much.
I know.
But I love it. So it would be nice to have ones that were a little less money, because then the nicer one, who knows?
I love that sweater though, because I've worn it with my jeans, but then I've also worn it with a dressy skirt. Yeah. I feel like it's so versatile. It can be dressy, it can be casual. I love it. But anyway, I picked up these two skeins because I was going to start the cow launcho and just start with these two, doing the top, and then go back, buy two more skeins for the night, and kind of piece it together. But then after I left, I was like, no, I was going to do something that was cheaper. So I'll use this for something, either a cowl or a hat. But anyway, it's Woolfolk Far, and I don't know what the color number is. 20, I think. Number 20. It's what do you call that? It's not black. It's not.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of like this burgundy color.
Yeah.
But is it?
It's darker, I think.
It's definitely darker, but it's kind of a plummish color.
Yeah, it's definitely a plum.
Oh, yeah. It's like a nice deep.
I think it's one of their new fall colors that they came out with. Because when we went, we were like, oh my gosh, they have new colors. So it's gorgeous. But anyway, I just got two skeins of that, and we'll see what I do with it. It'll sit on my shelf for a while, but it's so stinking soft.
Yeah.
It's so nice. I love this stuff. It's so nice. And then when I was talking to Molly from Molly Klein Design, the sweater we decided we were going to knit together was Ingles sweater by Caitlin Hunter. So once I can, afford to go buy some more yarn. I was going to say, or my husband lets me, but he always lets me. He's always,
what weight is that?
He's always way nice. I think it's DK.
Okay.
Yes, DK.
Okay.
Which I like because it'll go faster. But anyway, and I think what I'm going to do is the color work, do mohair mixed with it. People have done that, so that'll be pretty. Nice. And I might do the whole thing in mohair. See, that adds more cost.
You just might.
So I need to wait, but at least I got the pattern, and I can just look at it and drool. And
you're going to be done with this wig in no time.
I will, but I still have to buy a lot of yarn for this because I don't have much DK at all, and so I'll definitely have to buy yarn for that. Yeah. So, anyway. Hoping to buy Molly's yarn when I can. I need to quit buying everything that I want to see and do. And so
I feel your pain.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we're retired now, so
yes, that's right.
Our income's gone in half.
Yeah.
So we definitely
spending hasn't gone in half. I know, I told Bob.
We'll get to that.
I've had the summer off, watching the kids, and so obviously my sister pays me, so I haven't been paid all summer, and we were fine. It was no problem. And then now it's getting to the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, it'd be kind of nice to have that income coming in again, because I'm still spending like I have that money, but I don't have that money coming in.
Exactly.
So I need to quit spending like I have that, that money sitting there.
Hard,
so
I know.
Yeah.
But I totally feel you.
A few more weeks. I think I'll be starting to watch them again in November.
So you didn't apply for the Starlight position?
Oh my gosh, I was so tempted. Believe me. I told my sister, I was like, "So are you going to need me in November? Because if you're not, there is this position at Starlight Knitting, the knit shop I like." She's like, "Oh no, I definitely need you." So, and Everett just started preschool this week.
I saw the picture. Oh my gosh,
so sweet. So today when he got there, it was only his second day going. A little girl found him and was like, "Hi, Everett, you want to play with me?" Oh. And he ran off and played with her.
Good.
So I was so glad.
That's sweet.
So sweet boy.
Nice. What time is it?
It is 12:30.
Okay, because I know you have to leave at a certain time.
Yep.
Okay. Jesus. I was like so ready to say something, and I'm sure it would have been that one thing that the whole podcast will pivot on.
Totally.
And it's gone.
It's where you'd get your title for the podcast.
Right, exactly. It's just not with me anymore.
Oh,
well.
Do you have any more community service?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's in your bag? Did you
which bag?
That bag?
Oh, this came with the yarn. She sent
nice.
a bunch of
that's cool.
The color capture things.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a soak.
And 2 soaks, a darning needle, and then it also had a bunch of the light bulb stitch markers.
Oh, that's cool.
Sorry, I'll just dump everything out.
So fun when they send little goodies.
I know. Okay, I guess I didn't bring those. Sorry.
Okay.
But
dumped it all out for no reason.
I just dumped everything out for no reason. But,
that's all good.
But I have this one too. See, that's what's messing me up.
There you go.
I've got multiple things.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, here they are. I thought I had them.
That's funny.
How
cute. Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
That was nice.
Very nice.
Little extra goodies.
I love the extra packaging that you get with some things. I guess I don't need that anymore because I showed it.
You can just show it all. Yeah, you can keep it all in
to
one bag. Yeah.
Well, 2.
Golly, you have so many, get this bag, that
bag.
I
know. Okay, because I loved this one.
Yeah.
I got that at Starlight.
Yeah, those are cute.
Bird and Bell. They do. I love, and I love it.
Yeah.
But then I love this one.
I know.
And I have to use this one for something
to
justify buying it.
Completely. You totally do. Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with having more than one bag.
Everybody does.
Everybody
right?
does.
We're not alone in that.
And if you don't, you need to talk to us so we can get you one. We don't have to feel quite so
guilty.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, I was trying to think. I think I only have one. I have one bag that has all my darning needles and scissors and that just stays right next to my chair, where I knit. And then I think each knitting bag has just a thing of stitch markers. But that's pretty much what I keep in every bag. I don't think I have I may not have as many of those kinds of bags because I think I just throw in my sticky notes or whatever into the bag and some stitch markers and a pen, and that's about it.
I've tried all sorts of different combos of, one bag for each knitting bag. Well, I've got too many knitting bags.
I know.
And
then you want something from one, and you're like, which bag did I put that in?
Exactly.
I always run into that, so I'm searching through all my knitting bags trying to find... I need one central area where I can just keep all that stuff. So when I start a project, I can just go to that one area and go, okay, I need this and this and this, put it in the bag, finish the project, put it all back in the one spot.
That's a novel idea.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like I do run into that all the time when I'm searching different knitting bags for that one stitch marker I want to use. Or that one whatever.
But do you really know that you're going to want that one until that very moment where it comes to your head,
Well, when you cast it on,
You could do a survey of your stuff and say, okay, for this project I want these things. That's not
because
a bad idea.
you'll... depending on what needles you're using, and that'll depend on what stitch markers you use.
Right, size matters.
But but I thought about those tackle boxes or whatever fishermen use or whatever that had the different compartments. I thought about organizing all the stitch markers into one.
You know what I'm using now is my what do you call a jewelry armoire?
A jewelry armoire.
That's what I'm using.
Nice.
Because, I used to have tons of jewelry and now I don't.
Yeah.
And so
you gave it all to me.
Yeah. So I'm using that, as keeping all that stuff. So, I really could be doing what you're saying.
But then you wouldn't get the cute little bags.
I have to have the
Although you
little
could
bags.
still have the cute little bags because you could have your cute little bags there too and just grab the bag and
It's hard when you just love the bags, but you don't really need them.
I know.
And so then you make up reasons that you need them.
You totally do. Yes. You totally do. I know. It's funny because I liked knitting McCurley's necklace so much. I actually went to Michael's and I made 2 necklaces.
You did?
Yeah, I should have brought them out.
Yeah.
I say made. I literally bought the thing, bought the chain, put it on the chain, and it's done.
Bravo.
Yeah. So
that's all it takes.
But it only cost me like $4 or $5.
Really?
And they're really pretty. They're like stones.
Yeah.
They're like beautiful. And I was like, because they were on sale. It was like a clearance thing.
Why am I not?
But I was like,
this?
why am I buying necklaces from?
Right.
I'm not talking about this, but I'm talking about like costume type jewelry that you buy at like Target or whatever. That can cost like $20 or whatever. I'm like, man, I should just make my own stuff. And it was nice because I was able to pick a stone that matched the outfit I was going to be wearing, and so it was like, I knew it matched perfectly, So I was like, I'm going to do this more often.
Good idea.
Make my own necklaces.
I always wanted to get into jewelry making, but I also knew that it was a rabbit hole that I just shouldn't go down.
Totally. Oh, I was looking at stuff going, oh my gosh, I could make my own earrings. I could it's crazy. You could do a lot of things, but yeah, I saw her charm and I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a great idea to put little stitch markers in it.
Yeah.
And wear it. So
it is.
Great idea.
Grand idea. Mm-hmm. And because all this stuff's so pretty, you might as well multi-purpose it.
Exactly. If I like wearing jewelry anyway, I might as well, make it serve multiple purposes.
Do I look too
you look tiny. You're like,
oh. Just have my head. I'm a bobblehead.
So how's Rebecca liking school?
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard how she likes it?
Oh, yeah. I took her down to OSU. Yes. Well, it's been a little over a week now. Week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. She's
good.
It's just fabulous.
Good.
It's so nice that
she's happy.
She's happy, and she's just, that's just her environment.
Yep. And she likes her roommate?
So far.
Good.
Although it was funny because yesterday, so she's taking a world religions class. Mm-hmm. And we've talked a lot about that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And so one of the book that they first were doing is called God is Not One. Mm-hmm. And the idea is that a lot of people believe that every religion is just different paths up the same mountain. Mm-hmm. And so this book is talking about how that's not really true because, and he's not advocating for one religion. It's completely unbiased, but different world religions fascinate me. Mm-hmm. And so when she was talking about it, I thought, I'm gonna read that while she's in that class. That way I'll get more out of her class because she'll talk to me about this stuff. So anyway, so I told her I got it, and so she called last night and had me on speakerphone, and she told me the last prompt that the instructor gave regarding this class, and so then she read me what she wrote, and she asked my opinion, and so we were talking about it and stuff. Well, then her roommate wanted to pipe in, which is fine, but pretty soon I'm just sitting there as they're going back and forth, and I'm like, okay, this is fun.
Third wheeling.
And it was kind of interesting because they had different opinions, and I thought this could not necessarily be a good thing. Right. Discussing religion in a world religions class is safe because you recognize this is
everyone's
what we're talking about.
Think differently,
but when it can also be very, very antagonistic I was like, oh, please don't get in a beef with your roommate. And it's not because Rebecca has strong religious beliefs or anything. Right. It's just anytime there's
well, if she has an opinion about something, she definitely believes it wholeheartedly. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And it was really, it wasn't even about a certain religion. It was just the way this question was asked and you were supposed to answer it. I mean, and so it was just, it wasn't even a religious point. It was just how to answer this question.
Interesting.
And then the roommate's not even in the class. Oh. So it's like, okay, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, but that is funny.
I just don't want to see her and her roommate have to split up because of, I know. So hopefully that won't happen.
Yes.
But I'm so happy for her. Just really happy. She I think she's gonna. She changed her major to be an English major now, which is way more up her alley. Yeah,
yeah. What was she originally?
She's gonna do like a dietetics thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, good.
So yeah,
good. That's cool.
Happy for her.
Very good. I'm glad she's in a good spot. That's cool. Awesome.
So yeah.
Anything else?
Probably, but now I just don't know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Can't think of anything else.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, we're done with you.
Yeah. See you later. Bye.
Done with each other. You know what's funny? Well, because we always have to talk about our hair to some degree.
Hair and weather, of course. Yes.
So as I kind of glance up and see myself, well, we're further away, so I'm definitely more of a blur. But I think part of it's the dark on here. I just feel like I have this massive witch's hat thing going. Do I look like that?
You look like your avatar thing that you created for yourself.
Do you guys have that update? Oh my gosh.
So fun.
It is so fun.
Oh my gosh. Even on, not Skype, what is it? Snapchat. My daughter and I created our own ones too. And so we'll Snapchat each other. In fact, she probably sent me one. When you're cold at work. Oh. That's funny. But we created our own on there too. You can do different ones. It's different stickers.
Oh, stickers.
Yes. And so I've created myself.
Nice.
No, it's not that one. It's different. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, it's fun.
The things that we can amuse ourselves with. I know. I was kind of cranky. And that's right. It was the day before. It was a Wednesday, or it was Tuesday, the day before I was going to go have coffee with those gals. And then we got this update on our phones, and Renata had sent me something with her little memoji. Yeah. And so I started looking into it, and I was like, I don't know. It just was so silly.
Yeah.
That it
fun.
It cheered me up.
Totally.
Now I have an emoji.
Yes.
Might be time to change hats. Just, you got to keep things fresh.
But I don't think you look like you're wearing
a witch's hat.
No. Okay. No.
Upside down.
Nope. Doesn't. No. Looks good.
Too late now.
Yeah.
We're not re-recording.
Nope. No, it looks good.
Oh, okay. I got to share this life hack with you guys.
Yes, please do.
And I wanted to bring it, but I obviously forgot because I didn't show up here with a toilet bowl brush. But one of our viewers, Rhonda, had told me at some point when I was complaining about bugs in my life. Sophie, I hope we're not disturbing.
Yes.
So it's clean. It's new. I've never cleaned a toilet with it. But I bought a toilet bowl brush for swatting bugs and stuff. It works so good.
Wow.
So we have a ton of yellow jackets.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're just bugging me a lot.
Yeah.
They think I'm a flower.
Oh yeah.
And there's nothing floral about me. I have no pollen of any sort. But they're just, so the other day I'm outside and this, just around. So I stomp off and I get my toilet bowl brush and I come back and I'm just ready. And Michael's just totally making fun of me till it comes and I swat it.
Yeah.
And I show him. It skewered it.
Wow.
I was like,
interesting.
So there.
Interesting.
So get yourself a toilet bowl brush. It's good for spiders.
Yeah.
Because those bristles are,
Well, I always use a broom if I'm going to kill a spider because it skewers them,
Yeah.
So I feel bad saying that, but I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're big spiders.
If it's in my house or in my space.
Yeah. If it's outside, I leave it. But if it's
inside, unless it's attacking me.
Yes.
I mean.
Well, yellow jackets can be mean. They're just pesky. They get in your face. And you're just leave me alone.
I know. I love bees. I know. I saw the bee movie. I get that they're important.
Yes.
And I don't go around
killing. No, I love honeybees. Yes.
Yeah, but yellow jackets are just mean.
They're just mean. And wasps.
Yeah. So you come at me, you're going to get the toilet bowl brush.
Right. Well, at least it's not a plunger because you don't know how to use a plunger,
And I just don't, know how a plunger would help.
Yes, it would not work as well, I don't think. Yes.
Unless you trapped it under there.
There you go.
And then tried to squish it.
Oh.
But I just don't see that working.
Wouldn't be as fun.
It wouldn't.
No.
The toilet bowl brush, I'm telling you.
Works perfectly. So we have a swatter. So we swat the flies because we get a ton of flies. But
believe me, there is a lot of satisfaction.
Yeah.
And another thing is they knock them down.
Yeah. So how much force do you need, though, to actually get it?
A lot less than I used.
Okay.
I'm sure. I was just like...
You were mad.
I think some aggression was coming out.
I think so.
It was very fulfilling.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for what I kill next.
This is all the fun stuff she does out in the country. There's not much to do out there, so she's got to find the ways to entertain herself.
Oh my goodness, yes, that's where it's landed.
At least you have your pellet stoves.
I'm excited about killing yellow jackets.
Yes, that's the highlight. That's the highlight of her day.
How much further down can we go?
Okay, so what's about this compost toilet? You guys got a compost toilet?
No, he's going to make one.
He's going to make one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does he come up with? Does he?
Stay tuned.
Does he just
He watches all these YouTube videos.
I watch those too. I think it's a brilliant idea. It's just funny. I think he's really embraced the whole survival mode. It's just funny.
Well, what it really comes down to is money.
Okay.
Because while we're living in the RV / apartment type area that we have, he doesn't like to use the toilet in the RV because we're not hooked up to sewer, so he has to manually empty those tanks like every other day. He bought a portable tank and he goes and dumps it. So he uses, we have a porta potty, but that's like $130.
Yeah.
Is it a week or a month? It's got to be a month because we would never pay that much a week.
Yeah.
So I think it's like $130 a month, and they come and service it once a week. And he, I think, is thinking it's not ideal. It's still, icky.
Yeah.
Whereas a composting toilet doesn't have to have the ick factor, at least according to these videos he watches.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't be paying, the money.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't say that I'll never use a composting toilet. I might. It might be totally fine. I don't like the porta potties. Yeah. And so I don't use it.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Yeah.
I don't love the RV toilet either.
Right.
I don't love the situation.
Yeah.
It's been over 3 months.
Yeah.
Nothing's really changed. I'm fighting off bitterness.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's fine, because you have to choose to be happy. And of course, life could be way worse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But it's kind of like that. Sometimes you just feel like, you should never look at the bad side of things.
Right.
But then you end up compensating for that in other ways.
Yeah.
And so I find that, I've been really good not eating a lot of junk and doing pretty good. And then things just got to me. And then the next thing I know, I'm right back to eating like medicating myself with sugar.
Right.
And it just occurred to me the other day that if I would just acknowledge that, these things bother me.
I don't like this.
It doesn't mean that I'm not grateful for the life I have or anything, or that this is not,
ideal.
I could definitely have things a lot worse, but I don't like it.
Exactly. It's okay to acknowledge that and not like something, and not have something be what you want. Yeah. But still be thankful for what you have. Yeah, I think you can do both.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's our philosophical topic.
That's right.
So, anyway, now it's getting closer to the time you got to take off. So
I have to go pee and
pick
up my daughter. Out in Estacada. Yeah.
All right. And all of a sudden I'm really warm.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh. Hot flash.
Or it could just be this big wool thing.
Oh my gosh,
I've got
it's so awesome though.
It does not breathe the way the turtle dove does.
That's true. It's not as airy.
It's definitely not as airy.
It's amazing. I love when you can wear knitwear though instead of putting on a big bulky jacket. Like it's just nice. Like if I have a preference, I'd take that hands down.
The only thing I don't love about this one is Oso can't be in here with me because it would really stretch it out. Whereas my other poncho, he fits right in and it's all good.
I'm just wondering with you curling it down like this, like does it take away from the pretty, because isn't it lace?
Well, yeah, but I don't know that you see it anyway.
I know. To me, it's like, is it worth doing that kind of a neckline or should you have just done...
hard.
Just do a rib,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, you can't really fully appreciate the prettiness of the design.
Because I can't really see. Really.
Well, and it's black, so if it was lighter, maybe
so
you'd
what do you
see
think?
It more.
Does that look better?
No, I think it's pretty. I just think if you fold it down, then why even have a pretty design? Because you don't really see it. It just looks like a fold over. It's pretty. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It's.
But I'm asking, like. So if I wear it like this, are you saying that looks better than when it's folded over?
No, because it kind of sticks up weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I know. Yeah. So I feel like you have to fold it down, but then why go to all the not trouble, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knitting a lace pattern when you're not even going to get to enjoy it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I don't enjoy it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at myself in it.
Look at this beautiful lace.
Let me just open this up for you.
To fully appreciate this lace. That's true. That's true. I don't know.
I'd rather knit lace than ribbing.
Totally. Yeah, that's true. I just think ribbing would fold up better up there, but then you may not like that.
It would probably stick
better.
To your neck exactly. More. So you'd like that better.
I might like that better. Yeah.
Whereas me, I'm like, get it off.
Maybe I'll do a turtleneck type. But then it's pretty that way. So I don't know what I'll do. I haven't decided yet.
It's a ways down the road.
It is.
Yeah. So
anyway.
All right. Well, look to YouTube comments for the pattern giveaways. Molly Klein Designs.
Yep.
Check her out.
And Victoria.
And Victoria's the Davitska, the
Designs.
The dog.
Temple of the Dog.
Temple of the Dog.
That'll be a giveaway. And then Sarah Rowe is the winner of Tammy Gore pattern. So let us know, one of us know at least, your Ravelry name so that we can gift you that pattern. So.
And then the Barnyard Knits Succulent.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Mini set.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I think we have to do Ravelry on that one.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, because that would be too much to try to decipher through
between
just
all
the YouTube.
The different. Yeah, that's going to be a lot to have to. Yeah, exactly.
We're just not that organized, so go to Ravelry for that one. And if you're not on Ravelry, I don't know what to tell you. We could accommodate that somehow. But
we'll figure out.
Yeah,
maybe just. Not text, because I don't know our numbers, but try to get a hold of us.
Instagram message.
Yeah, let us know that you're not on Ravelry, but you'd still like to enter, and we'll give you a number or something. We could do that.
Yeah.
Assign them a number or something. We're going to make it really complicated.
Yeah. We're going to make it so hard to win that set that we just end up having to split it. I'm sorry. We just couldn't come to terms.
No, I know a lot of people are trying to, find different alternatives to Ravelry, and that's totally fine. And just let us know, because we don't want anybody left out because they're not on Ravelry.
That's exactly how we feel.
Just let us know, and we can assign you a number.
That's what we'll do.
We'll figure out some way
to
make it fair for everybody.
Yeah.
So
send Instagram message.
Instagram's a good way to do it. Yeah. So But happy 100th.
Yes,
that's insane.
At 100.
It's crazy. Yeah. So crazy. Oh my gosh, it's gone by so fast. Still can't believe we're still doing this thing. Doesn't seem odd.
I don't want to contemplate the oddness of any of it, because but it also just seems so normal.
I know. It really does. Yeah.
So
I appreciate all you guys sticking with us.
I know,
all these years.
That's
how many
the thing.
Years? 4 years?
Well, in June it was 4.
That's
so
crazy. A little over 4 years. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and if we didn't have the interaction with people watching it, we wouldn't be doing it.
Oh no, we wouldn't be doing it. That's for sure. Yeah,
we probably wouldn't even still be friends.
Oh gosh,
just kidding. Obviously,
so much work getting together now. Takes all we have in us.
Just kidding. I adore Leslie. You guys know that.
I adore Michelle as well. Yes.
And we adore you as well.
Yes, we appreciate you guys sticking with us.
We do. We really do.
Through all of our crap, and Michelle making inappropriate comments and pictures.
Yeah, I do have to own that. I can't even share that with you. I'm just like, yeah, that's me. I'm sorry. I am what I am.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we love you for it, so it's good. It's all good.
Yeah. All right. We'll have a great couple weeks.
Yes.
And our next episode will actually be around Leslie's birthday. Yes.
Lovely.
Yes. Oh, I love your birthday.
Oh, my gosh. I'm glad someone does.
Yes. You should love your birthday. I don't care how old you are. You should always love your birthday.
I know. I used to.
Yeah. Just love it again.
Okay.
Keep loving it,
all right,
girl.
I'll love it. I'll love it. Yes. Older and wiser, hopefully.
You get presents.
That's true.
That's what I'm talking about.
What more do we need?
I don't want to keep adding a year to my age. That's just
want
what
presents.
happens.
Yeah, it's all about the presents.
And I don't want to be dead.
Yeah.
So.
It's a good alternative.
Yeah. I like it. So.
That's right.
All right.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh boy.
I know. Oh, and I'm going to catch on fire.
Oh man, catch your wolf book on fire. That'd be an
or my
expensive
hair.
fire.